Dear Chair Strafstrom and Winfield, Vice Chairs Kaser and Blumenthal, Ranking Members Kissel and Fishman, and members of the Joint Committee on Judiciary. My name is Ashley Taylor, and I am testifying in support of Raise Bill number 6321, an act concerning adoption and implementation of the Connecticut Parenting Act. I am a resident of Bridgeport and a police officer in the city. I am testifying on behalf of myself and my fiance, Adriana. Adriana and I are currently expecting a child due in mere weeks. However, it has been a journey to get here. We are extremely nervous about Adriana's legal parentaging status. Despite being my partner and co-parent in every sense of the world, Adriana will have no legal connection to our child at birth because she's not a biological parent. Adriana will have no legal connection to our child, and due to Connecticut's outdated and burdensome parentage and laws, we will have to go through the months-long process of adoption to ensure that she is legally secured as our child's parent. First, we started our journey trying to do IVF using Adriana's eggs, and this would make her biologically connected. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful. We then resorted to IUI, and my first pregnancy ended in a miscarriage, which was very unexpected. This occurred right when the pandemic hit, which was even more stressful. When the state began to reopen, we decided to try again. We found out that we were pregnant and were told shortly after that that was not a viable pregnancy either. After feeling physically and emotionally broken, we decided to try a third time. We are currently pregnant and I am in my third trimester, but we are still full of anxiety and we're being super cautious. Since we live in a state that we think of as supportive of LGBT people, we just assume that we will both be recognized as parents under the Connecticut law. Throughout the fertility process, we have been treated by doctors and nurses as a couple who are both parents. We jointly signed contracts and forms at the clinic in which we both committed to the responsibility over any child we have. But under the law, we are not treated as parents of our children unless of any forms we sign at the fertility center. Adriana will have no legal connection to our child, and in order for her to be legally recognized as our child's parent, we would have to wait until our child is born and file adoption papers, which can cost $2,000 to $3,000. There will be a period of time when Adriana is not a legal parent to our child, which makes me scared, and that gives me a lot of fear, especially because of COVID-19. And a lot of people argue that we should just get married, and though we are engaged and plan to get married, we shouldn't have to be married in order for her to be legally recognized as our child's parent. Pregnancy is incredibly stressful. I've gone through failed pregnancies in the last year, and our journey was far from easy. As a same-sex couple, it's harder for us than a heterosexual couple to have children, and it's unbelievably stressful and exhausting to go through the process. The medication, the missed work, feeling sick, and thousands of dollars with uncertainty that if we would even fall pregnant. The Connecticut Parenting Act would protect our family and guarantee that our child has the security of two legal parents from the moment of birth. The bill will allow us to sign a simple voluntary acknowledgement of parentage to guarantee that Adriana will be our baby's mother always and forever. We will be legally recognized as a family since day one. Adriana and I urge you to adopt this bill. It'll make all families equal under our law. As police officers, we put our lives on the line every day to make our communities a safer place, and all that we ask in return is that Connecticut law recognizes our family as legitimate and deserving of respect as any other family in the state.